Welcome to Guys Tarot. This is for the sign of Scorpio. Celtic Cross. Show me the energies around Scorpio. For the higher self. Scorpio. What should they be aware of? The Two of Pentacles. You're juggling. It might be two opportunities. You're trying to choose between two opportunities or two people. Or maybe you're just trying to balance your life. That's why right now it looks like you're making a wise choice. Because you have the King of Swords. But you have a lot of weight on your shoulders. And maybe you just need to let go and listen to your inner voice. Oof, the Tower. There you go. You're in the reading. Right here, Scorpio. So this pretty much is saying that right now you need to balance your life. You need to prioritize. You need to do some time management. You need to take care of yourself. And divide the date into 4 parts and assign each part to a category of the things you need to take care of. That's pretty much how you do it. And maybe you just need to pay attention to the cycle of things. Don't spend time on things that are draining you and spend more time on things that are going to replenish you. So pay attention to the cycle of things and how they have a certain impact on you. So the High Priestess is coming in as the challenge. This is indicating that right now there might be some sort of secret that you don't want to reveal. And it could be a secret about a soulmate or someone from your past, because you have the Six of Cups here. Maybe indicating that there's a reconnection with somebody from the past and you're not really making that right now a public thing. But this is also indicating that you need to pay attention to the signals. You need to pay attention to synchronicity, intuition. Only if you look at the truth, you will find the answers. That's why this is the card of secret knowledge. So you need to pay attention to all of those advices. And the first is pay attention to your dreams. You might be having a lot of dreams right now. And these dreams are giving you signals. You need to know how to interpret that and connect it to what you're going to learn, what you're going to learn in the reading right now. So in the near past, it looks like you were dealing with this masculine figure. Or, I mean, remember there's no gender, but you were dealing with someone that is authoritarian and sort of like being in charge, like a controlling person. Right now, it looks like this weight that you have on your shoulders, you have too many responsibilities. Maybe this sort of energy has given you all of these responsibilities. And right now, you're carrying all of that on your own. Maybe you need to delegate and assign some responsibilities to other people. If this is connected to this connection, then right now you're making a choice about this. And it should be a choice based on objectivity rather than feelings. I'm thinking you're trying to choose between your job and your love connection. So that's why you have the Two of Pentacles. I just got that right there in front of me. Some sort of like a light went on, and it's like, yeah, that's why you're juggling right now, and you're trying to find that perfect balance, which one you're gonna spend more time with, because your job is demanding. So this might be your supervisor, and there's a lot of demand from that. But this is in your mind. That means this person is taking a lot of time in your mind, or this connection, this soulmate connection. And they're sort of in a limbo. They're waiting for you to decide. This card is indicating how they see the connection with you. And this is indicating that they're pretty much making a sacrifice. And they're trying to look at things from a different perspective, but they're not really finding any light right now. There's no enlightenment for them. Maybe both of you need to open up communication and maybe be more honest. Maybe the reading is advising you to bring up more honesty and integrity. Even though you're having some solid energy with the King of Swords, but I'm thinking this is mainly here to say that you have to make that wise decision. Because this is indicating that there are some secrets going on and you need to make those public right now. So use your communication wisely, apply that logical thinking, be sort of like a pragmatic utilitarian. You need to think of the consequences of your actions. And the Five of Pentacles in the next few days is indicating some sort of disappointment. So that's why these advices to let go of responsibilities, let go of that secret, reveal that truth. You need to balance your life, and you need to be mindful about this soulmate from the past, because maybe they're having this awakening right now, but it's not fully enlightened. So they really need to know if they want to be with you, because that's why it looks like they're in limbo. And they just need to surrender, and maybe they're not doing that, or maybe both of you need to do that. This is indicating not only disappointment, but feeling abandoned, left out in the cold. This might also indicate some sort of financial or health. That's why the reading is saying you need to pay attention on how you're taking care of yourself throughout your day. And this is affirming that. This is affirming that you need to pay attention to that, or you're going to pay a high price. But this is also indicating that if you look at the image, you have the key to unlock all of this potential and all of this rising out of the ashes, sort of like a phoenix type of energy. And all you have to do is use that key and come out of that dark. You're sort of like in the rabbit hole. That's why the person is below the line. So this is saying, don't think of the negative and think that you have opportunities in front of you. You just have to unlock them. Maybe you need to pay attention to all of these advices of the High Priestess to be able to handle this energy in the next few days. Because that's what you want. I'm thinking this card indicates hopes and fears. So this is indicating that you want the top. You want everything. You want the job, the relationship, the stability, the abundance, the prosperity. It doesn't look like in the next few days that is going to happen. There's going to be some not only disappointment, but like, as I mentioned, just feeling self-pity. And the reading is saying you don't need to do that. You don't need to feel sorry for yourself. So whatever this decision is going to turn out to be prepared to handle it with that mindset. Not everything is lost. You still have more opportunities in front of you. And then there's a tower moment in the next few months. This might be indicating an unexpected change, a change that you didn't make, and then the universe is going to make it for you. So I don't want to bring, bad news, but pretty much if I pay attention to the trajectory of the reading, this is indicating something bad in terms of health can happen, and then it's going to really change your life forever. You're not gonna die, but this is the tower indicates complete destruction. It's sort of like someone pulling the rug under your feet, and then you will have a new belief. So yeah, it might be like bad news. If it's a health problem or money problem, it looks more like a health problem, because here it looks like you're not balancing your life properly and you're not taking care of yourself how you need to do it. You need to be aware that you have this potential, but maybe this is going to extend to something more chaotic, So this is like a sudden change that is going to flip you around. So be prepared for that. Be prepared for that bumpy ride. And it's a good change because it's a change that is brought to you for you to be able to get out of your comfort zone and begin new fresh. So you can build up a much better tower. That's why the tower moment looks so destructive. We all know, I mean, destruction is needed so creation can happen, and vice versa. If there's no creation, there's no destruction, and so on. So pretty much that's the belief here, philosophical belief. But if I was to put it down from esoteric knowledge, I would say that just prepare for the unexpected. And if you need to prepare financially for those maybe medical bills or whatever, then do that, because you're going to need that and you need to think wisely about that. Good reading, guys, even though we're not seeing that much of good energies, but that's why you come here, to get the revelation ahead of time. Share with your friends. I'm happy to see you back. Bye, Scorpio.